What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and this is episode 2 of the best body snatchers in UFC 4. And today we are doing the lightweight division. So, what I'm basing my criteria on is punch power, kick power, and move levels for attacks to the body. So, we're going to get right into it today. And the first fighter we are going to talk about is Dustin Poirier. So, he has a 95 punch power and a 90 kick power. So let's go check out his move levels. So he has a decent body jab, a 4-star body straight. Both his body hooks are 3 stars. So you're going to want to do your damage with Dustin with your boxing. His kicks aren't going to be that high level, but as you see, his body punches are pretty good. Then you add that 95 punch power. That's where you're going to want to do a lot of your damage. Then you go look at his kicks. He does have the 3-star kicks. So I wouldn't worry too much about, if you want to throw some kicks out there. But like I said, it's where you're going to have your best success is with his boxing. But, he does have the kicks to, put some hurting on the body. So don't be afraid to throw some kicks out there. So anyway, that's what, and just so you guys know, these are in no particular order. I'm going to give you guys a top 5 here, and I'm going to do some honorable mentions, but I don't want you to think I'm putting these in any certain order. It's just, top 5. So let's move on to the next fighter. The next fighter is Michael Chandler. He has a punch power of 95 and a kick power of 93. So let's go check out his move levels. So much like Dustin, you're going to want to do a lot of your body work, probably mostly with his punches, okay? Or maybe, even in the clinch, if you guys want to throw some knees to the clinch and stuff, don't be afraid to work the body that way as well. I'm not going to go over the clinch knee levels. I don't think that's too important. But Michael Chandler, you're not going to want to use that lead body roundhouse. It's going to be slow. But he does have a good rear body roundhouse, which is, the power side anyway, so you're going to want to throw with that. But like I said, much like Dustin, you're going to want to use your boxing to work the body. That's where you're going to have the most success. I mean, you will, you can kickbox, but with a guy like Chandler, like I said, you're going to want to use his boxing. So let's move on to the next fighter. The next fighter we have here is Conor McGregor with a punch power of 95 and a kick power of 91. So let's go take a look at his move levels. So he has pretty decent move levels, almost 3 stars across the board as far as body punches. But what the advantage you have here, and I want to say right off the bat, it says he has 2-star body kicks, but he has the same animations as a level 3 body kicks and up. So if you guys watch my Jared Cannonier video, Jared Cannonier says he has 2-star body kicks, but the animations are for 3 stars. So Conor, yes, he has good boxing punches, but he also has a good variety of body kicks. He has like the hand plant roundhouse, both body teeps from the lead and rear side, and he has both, I believe, both spinning back kicks to the body. So you can mix up your opponent. You can start working with the boxing, and then, try throwing in some of these crazy kicks to throw off your opponent. Just switch it up. You can, that's the thing with Conor. You can get kind of creative, and you can work the body in different ways than you could with, a Dustin Poirier or a Michael Chandler. Because you have access to all these kicks. So I feel like this makes him one of the better body snatchers. Alright, let's move on to the next fighter. The next fighter is Edson Barboza. He only has a punch power of 91, but he has a kick power of 97. So let's go check out his move levels. So his body punches, aren't going to be the greatest, but that's really not where you're going to want to do your work. He does have a 3-star lead body hook, which is good. That's, I feel, the most commonly used strike in the game. But then, look at this. A 5-star rear body roundhouse. That's the power side. So with Edson Barboza, man, if you can get these kicks off at the proper range, it's not going to take many to start chipping away at your opponent's body health. And then if you can hit them at the right time when their stamina is low, you can start dropping that long term stamina. And he also has access to a lot of these kicks, a lot like Conor McGregor, but with that 97 power, it's going to make his kicks add a little bit more, oomph to them, a little bit more power. And then look at this, a 5-star lead body switch kick. I believe this is the fastest strike in the game. I mean, it's so fast, and like I said, if you can hit this at the proper range, it's not going to take many of them to start chipping away at your opponent's body health. It's just not. And then again, like I said, he has a variety of kicks. You can enough to keep your opponent at range, so you can be at kicking range. Because like I said, his boxing is not the best, but if you can keep the fight at kicking range, you will have success with Edson Barboza. Let's move on to the next fighter, and that is Anthony Pettis. So he has a punch power of 90 and a kick power of 94. Sorry guys, I'm stumbling over my words like I always do. But anyway, let's go look at his move levels. This is the last of the top 5 here. So again, just like Edson Barboza, he's not going to have high level body punches, but he's going to have some good body kicks here. It's not a 5-star, but it's a 4-star. But then he has, again, like Conor McGregor, he has the variety in body attacks. They might not all be high level, but you can really, if you can get creative, you can really mix up your opponent from going high to low, or just mixing your opponent all over, because that's what you want to do in this game. You don't want to just be a head hunter. You just don't want to be a body hunter. You want to mix up your attacks from high to low to high, everything like that. So those are my top 5 body snatchers for the lightweight division. But I'm going to give you guys 2 honorable mentions, and we're going to go check those guys out right now. So the first honorable mention is RDA. He only has a punch power of 89 and a kick power of 91. So that's why he's an honorable mention. So let's take a look at his move levels. 3-star body hooks. Everything else is 2 stars, but his kicks are, all in the 3-star range, at least for body attacks. The ones, obviously the lead teep isn't, but the front kick is. He has a good switch kick, but the reason he's an honorable mention is because his body's low. So, that's why he's an honorable mention, but he does have good move levels to kind of balance that out a little bit. So, but overall, RDA is a good pick, a good solid pick. So go give him a try and try to snatch a body. All right, let's move on to the next and last honorable mention, and that's this man, Dan Hooker, with a punch power of 92 and a kick power of 92 as well. As you see, he doesn't have very good move levels as far as punches. He does have a good body hook, a good body roundhouse. But this is what sticks out to me. So, if, this 5-star body knee. If someone's in your bubble and you're playing as Dan Hooker, throw this knee. And they're going to back off because it's going to do a lot of damage. And then, then you can start fighting at range and using Dan Hooker's, length to your advantage. But alright guys, this has been episode 2 of the best body snatchers in UFC 4. Let me know if you agree, disagree, have something to add. Let me know in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.